Hello, Guido here from blockbuilders.net, and today I want to show you how you can earn interest in crypto without being too dependent on the token price. As you may know, there are a lot of projects where they promise you if you stake their token you can earn like 150% or even 180% interest per year. Then there are projects like PancakeSwap and where you can earn more than 30% interest per year on their token, and so on. And the problem is usually that it's even nice to earn the interest. However, the token price long term is quite often decreasing, so it's going down over time. And so even if you earn like 100% interest per year, it's worth nothing if the token price got cut in half during that year. So today I want to show you a technique how you can prevent that and how you can actually earn just the interest and by being market neutral, so you are not long or short of the token. I will show you that on the platform Looksrare. And Looksrare is basically an NFT marketplace and where you can buy and sell NFTs. And they have a token which is called Looks. And if you have that Looks, you are entitled to part of the fees that they are earning on the platform. If you compare that to OpenSea, you can see that basically Looksrare and OpenSea are the two main platforms for trading NFTs. So the market share of OpenSea is almost at 60% and of Looksrare has a market share of almost 40%. And you can see here there are some others. However, there's not much happening there in terms of volume. So Looksrare is actually quite big compared to OpenSea and all the other marketplaces. And as I said, if you stake their token Looks, you can earn 115% currently. Or if you use auto compounding, which is basically they restake the tokens you are earning and buy more Looks and stake them, you can even earn 180% interest per year. However, if we look at the Looks price during the last few months, you can see at its all-time high, the price was above $7 and currently it's at $1.55 or so. And if you bought Looks at like $5 or $6 or somewhere there, your investment would basically be cut in half or would only be worth like 25% of it because the token price went down that much. So I want to show you a technique to prevent that. And the best way to do that is if you buy Looks and stake it. So I did that here. I bought 590 Looks to show you the best way to do that. You can, for example, buy it on Uniswap or on FTX. And once you stake the token, you get with every Ethereum block some reward from the pool. So with every block you are earning, like, it depends how much you are staking, like a cent or two or whatever. And you get that in Ethereum, so WETH, and that you can exchange one-to-one. It's pegged and one-to-one to Ethereum. And you are earning some Looks, so your number of Looks also goes up. And at the same time, I opened a short position on FTX, a futures position, and I basically went short the Looks course. And if you don't have an FTX account yet, I put a link down in the description. You can click on it and open an FTX account, and with that link you are actually saving 5% on fees for a lifetime. And as you can see here, I opened my short position of 590 Looks, which is similar to this one, also 590. I opened it yesterday at 166, and what happened during the last 24 hours is that the price of Looks went down, so I'm actually in profit here. However, compared to my position here, if I would look at it in USD value, I would be down because the Looks price went down. However, it's compensated by my short position here. of the same amount. So I'm more or less market neutral. I'm not affected by the price of Looks because I'm long with the tokens I bought here and short on FTX. And so I'm just collecting the reward. One thing you have to know, because a lot of people do that strategy, there's also funding. So if you open a futures position, you are basically paying every hour funding. Currently, because the price went down, it's at minus 0.0154%. It doesn't sound much, but you are basically paying that every hour, and it changes. So right now it's actually quite low, so it's quite high. If you look at it, you are actually paying quite a lot. However, usually if you look at other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, funding is usually positive, so you would actually get money when you are short. However, with Looks, because a lot of people are short to cover their positions here, funding is most of the time negative. So if you are short with negative funding, you are basically paying funding. If it would be positive here, you would get money while you are in your short position. So that takes some of your profit away. So if we look at it that way, in the last 24 hours, I more or less collected almost $5 in rewards, and I paid almost half of it in funding to cover my position. So if you look at it in terms of interest, I would only make half of the interest here, so around 60% more or less. Usually the funding is a bit better, so the interest would go up. It would be above 60%, but you have to really check your numbers here, and when you do that, how the funding is and how your rewards are. So the interest actually goes down if you calculate funding into it. And you also have to know if I'm short without leverage. So if the price doubles, so my liquidation price here is at $3.31. So if the price would go that high, I would be liquidated here. So my 1,000 or my 590 looks would be gone. However, my looks here would be worth double the amount than I invested in. So I need to, when that happens, I would lose all my money here. And for the future, I then need to sell half of it here and open a new short position to be market neutral again. So you can't really look at it in terms of the amount of looks you have, but the amount of dollars you are having to be market neutral. Because all we want to do with that strategy is to earn interest, and we are not betting on the price of looks. So that's basically it. You can of course use leverage here, so you could use a leverage of 2x or 3x, and then you get liquidated earlier. Then you, if that happens, then you need to sell some looks earlier, but you still stay market neutral. It's a bit more capital efficient than opening up a position with just 1x, as I did here in that example. So that's basically a strategy a lot of people use to earn interest. And as you can see, even with that strategy, you would be earning around 50-60% interest here per year, which is really a lot. And it doesn't have, there's not that much risk involved with it. So of course, things can still happen with an exchange, or here's some money. So it's not 100% risk-free, but with that short position, you are basically covered against a lot of risks. So if you find that video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you have a question, please feel free to use the comments down below. Thanks for watching.